I'm Martin Collins of Martin Collins Enterprises. We do a different range of surfaces for the horse world. We start off with the cheapest end of the bench, which is obviously plain industrial silica sand, and the sand being of special sizes to make it tighten and keep together. Especially when you're putting water into it, it will tighten. We then go up from there, we put in our fibres, which I invented, the offcuts of brand new carpet, and it's then put into a granulator where we bring it down to a fibre size which is suitable to add to sand to strengthen it. The whole idea with the carpet fibre, it's all plastic. There's no wool in it or anything like that. Is that it builds a strength up, like a root structure within the sand, and it acts very much like a turf, so a good going turf, and it simulates it. So it's a very good product. It comes in bales, and you can add it to your existing sand surface, and it's called clot fibre. We've been doing that now for over 14 years. We produce it in Belgium from the carpet industry there. And then from that we have Polytrack, which is a pre-mixed sand and clot fibre together, which is done by weight, so it's very, very consistent, and it's much easier obviously to lay. If you just buy the bales and you have to lay it into the sand, then you have to measure it, you've got to fork it out by hand. It's a lot more involved, and you'll never get it as consistent as when it's blended. Then from there we go up to Polytrack. Polytrack is a blend of plastics, fibre, sand, and a wax coating, very lightly wax coated, and it rides deeper. It's used very much in racing for racehorses and gallops, for training gallops, and it's used extensively in the UK. All of Jockey Club estates use it on all their facilities there. And then from there, from the lightly wax coated surfaces, we go up to Polytrack. Polytrack comes as a competition mix as well, where we can put it down on showgrounds. It's got more wax than normal because it's got to put up with a lot of horse and movement in a short period of time. So you can't get out there and level all the time. You have to be able to put your fences up, jump, do a whole class before, and then they probably might do 2 other little classes afterwards before we can get out there and do any grooming or leveling. So that's the Polytrack competition. There's a standard Polytrack as well, which doesn't have quite so much wax, different amount of blends of fibre in it, so that's a cheaper product. That would be for a place like this, and you're actually looking at it here on this surface here, which is Polytrack, wax coated. And then from there, that's for the horse sport side, the Polytrack. Then from that we go up to Polytrack, which is the top of the range for the racehorse industry. It's used on race tracks. It's purposely made for race tracks. And there are 2 different types of Polytrack. There's the original Polytrack with jelly cable in it, which is, to me, is the best surface of all, but it's not that ready available. So we have to save it to get enough to be able to do a 30 or 40,000 square metre racetrack. So it's in big demand, that. And then the new generation Polytrack, which is where we don't use any jelly cable in it, but it's got lycra fibres, and that's in both of the racing blends. But it's still an extremely good product, works very well, and I'd say we've got down probably slightly more new generation Polytracks than we do of the original. But and then with the jelly cable, going back to the horse sport side, we got Gel Track, and top product, fantastic all year round product, and it really operates extremely well. And there again, you know, the jelly cable makes it more expensive, unfortunately, but if you want the best, you get what you pay for. So anyway, that gives you an idea of the range of products that we got.